fun intro. You have fun with it. Have fun with it. Okay, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be listening to some audio songs. Some will be music videos. Some will be audio music and whatnot. But we're going to try out a rock song. I can't call it a rock song. It's, like that alternative, like alternative rock.
Yeah.
It's not really rock. It's like mogification or fusion or whatever else. Sometimes it's just not rock at all. It's like 80s pop almost, but or different. The alternative rock is just a huge scope of crap. Like it's just a bunch
leftovers.
of different. Well, not leftovers. There's too much of it to be leftovers. It's more like the steak meal. It's just different seasonings. That's probably the best way to explain it. But this one, I don't know the fucking seasoning. It's Bush Golden State. The song is the album. The song is Out of This World. I thought you would like it and appreciate it because it's very emotional. It's very emotional. But it, I don't know, dude. His voice is like, it's a very comforting voice, Gavin Rossdale. It's like very comforting. It's not like over the top, like skilled or, prowess or something, can't do any runs or whatever. But he does have that way to just kind of lull you into, yeah, I know this voice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like he can make you take a real good nap. Like this song, I used to fall asleep to all the time. I used to love it because it gave me weird, creepy dreams. And that's kind of what music is all about, is being able to, project or create something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to jam out this song and listen to it. And as always, drink Apex Energy. ApexEnergyDrink.com. Drink it. Buy it.
You know what?
What?
You're going to hate me.
Why?
I don't 100% remember if I hit the button on that phone. I know 100% I hit it on this one. Did I hit on that?
Yes, you did.
I did. Okay.
You pushed record. Otherwise, we'd have to do the intro again.
That's why I said it before we got all the way in.
Did you hit it on that one? Because I don't remember.
This one I did, but I'm going to double check.
This is the one.
No, that one is.
It'd be funny if that was the one you did forget. And you're like, no, I remember this one. Oh, wait. Damn it. Okay. So we're going to listen
Back
to
in frame.
Bush, Golden State, Out of This World. It's a good song. It's a journey song.
It's a journey song? Like
it takes you on a journey.
Oh, okay.
Out of our heads, out of our minds, out of this world, out of this time. Are you drowning or waving? Just want you to save me. Should we try to get along? Just try to get along. So we move. We change by the speed of the choices that we make. And the barriers are all self-made. That's so retrograde. Are you drowning or waving? Just need you to save me. Should we try to get along? Just try to get along.
It's just simple.
I am alive. I'm awake to the trials and confusion we create. There are times I feel the way we're about to break, but there's too much to say. We are home now, out of our heads, out of our minds, out of this world, we're out of this time, we're out of this time, we're out of this time, we're out of this time.
Guess what? This is a trick show version. That didn't make sense, did it? A trick show
version?
I'm going to show you two songs from the same band, and I want you to tell me the differences between them. Because this is what's going to be kind of funny. Okay, so I love both these songs, but amazingly enough, they very much made me think of each other. And I think the albums came out like a good 5 or 6 years apart. I mean, come on now. Does that not kind of sound like the same progression? Just a different instrument?
Yeah.
You in the dark, you in the pain, you on the run, living a hell, living your ghost, living your end. Never seem to get in the place that I belong. Don't wanna lose the time to come. Whatever you say, it's alright. Whatever you do, it's all good. Whatever you say, it's alright. Silence is not the way.
Okay, so Verdict, does it sound like it's kind of the same song?
When that part came in, then it
It splits a little bit?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because at first it felt lighter, like when
It's
the beat
definitely
drops.
lighter because that first one was very dark,
Yeah.
much slower, used tribal music, that sort of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. But no, this one I think came out off a movie soundtrack. I can't remember, dude. I was in high school when it came out, or right after high school. Don't do that. You're 4 years younger than me, you jerk. Don't act like it's a decade or more. Not even. Don't get serious face with me.
I didn't even say nothing.
I don't like that facial expression you had. I do not like it.
I don't
or
like
enjoy
your
it.
face.
I do not like your face. But yeah, I mean, it's 2012. Oh, never mind. Wait, no, that's not right. That's just YouTube published on 2012. Oh, that tricked me for a second. I was like, oh, crap.
Wrong again.
How many drugs have I done? No. But yeah, when it came out, like, I really liked this song. I had to have been near high school, around high school. And then, or beginning of college. But, and then whenever the other one came out, which was like 2005, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember hearing that and going, wait, is that the other song? No, that can't be it. And I put them side by side. And I was like, I'm very confused how you could steal from yourself progression-wise. But I've seen it done before. Green Day, good God. Like, there's like 8 songs that are just a slowed version of something they wrote before.
Let's take this one, slow it down, and then let's Speed it up.
And then, of course, you take like Wonderwall and stuff like that. There's a lot of songs that if you put them right next to each other, they flow perfectly into the other, you know?
Yeah.
But you got to think of it. How many actual notes, not sharp or flat, how many actual notes exist within a musical key, not stanza. I'm an idiot. What is it?
Clef?
C to C is a
phrase.
No.
I'm trying to think.
Like just all the keys would be called
the keys?
No. Octave. You go,
oh.
God. Yes. An octave.
You did
so
this.
All the notes
this
that are
an octave. The octave.
I know it's like C to C is an octave. Yeah. So but yeah, I should have done it that way. I was thinking piano is what I was thinking.
Okay,
C to C key octave. Yeah. So it's like all the notes ranged within, you know, that octave is the possibilities and varieties that exist when you add tempo, when you add structure, key structure, flat, sharp, blah, 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 timing, changing of timing. So there's a lot of variables, millions upon billions of variables. Mm-hmm. But you got to think about it. You don't want to have an entire album with every type of variable that could exist. Yeah. Because 99% of those songs are going to be garbage mess. Like, like just weird that no one wants to listen to. So that's why typically you hear a lot of these songs that come out and you're like, it's the same as that song and the one before it and the one before that and the one before that. Yep. It's all in the same key or it has similar progression or similar timing. It's because that's the little thing that clicks in people's heads like, oh, it's a new song. It's great. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I want to buy it. And it's super dumb because if you put them next to each other and look at them structured wise, it's like, for instance, that girl who put out that song, what was it? Damn it. It sounded exactly like Paramore and their popular single. But her entire chorus was the same note structure, same progression, and she was telling everybody, no, it's completely different. And everybody was like, no, it's not. It's literally the same note structure, same progression, same timing. You say the same notes that she sings. You just say different words. And they were like, no, it's not different. Very similar. Dum-dum. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to become completely and utterly original unless you want to sound like crap. Yeah. But still. You know, sometimes it's unique when people mix it up and do some crazy stuff. Like, I mean, think about it. How many artists would you say that you've listened to that you've been like, oh, that's actually really unique?
It'd only be a handful, and even then, it's only a handful of their songs. Mm-hmm. Like, there's one, Lucky Day did, they sampled one of Soul Child's old songs from, I think it was like early 2000s, but his song was in 3/4, and then they sampled it and made it into 4/4.
So it went from waltz to 4/4 timing?
Yeah, I was like, that was cool because they had to add some to it. And when you knowing the other song, when you want it to change, it doesn't because, like, wait, now it's in a different time. Yeah. But it still fits and it makes sense. You know, so that one was cool. But other than that, you don't get a whole bunch of those. And I think it's because, you know, you can write music for musicians or you can write music for the people that are buying it. And the people that are buying it, they're not as educated in all of that. So you have to simplify it.
Well, I don't know, man. Like for me, it's as many artists I've heard different song styles, different genres of music, right? So it's something that clicks in my head. It's more like a physical sense. It's not really something that's just one avenue. It's like a physical sense. It's like a physical sensation where it's like, okay, I like that. You know, that's kind of the way I've always been. So like the first time I heard Chris Stapleton, I was like, whoa, that dude's voice. He's got control. He's got ability. He's got capability. He can sing over multiple genres. I like variety, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And the first time as a kid even, like I heard Korn and I was like, this band's insane. And they were unique because they played ridiculous stuff. Like he didn't exactly sing, and it wasn't pretty, but it was like, but it wasn't typical screamo crap either, you know, because it had like rhythm and all this stuff. And then you had like Fieldy was playing on a bass, and I swear to God, sometimes you could hear and visualize how the string is slapping the bass because he had it so loose and so low.
Yeah.
Like it was like a gargle, like, you know, it was just a weird, unique sound. So I liked when bands played with that. Like when I first heard System of a Down, I was like, oh my goodness, this is really unique. Because it was almost like they wrote music that they were like, let's be as nutty as we can for like 15 minutes. You don't mow the lawn for 6 weeks, and today they choose to do it. Turds. Anyways, this happened last time.
Yeah, and that was weeks ago.
Okay, so anyways, so yeah, like System of a Down was unique because it was like, let's have some really weird for 45 seconds, and then let's have the smoothest hook for like 10 to 20. And then it's like, go back to weird Like, they had like this formula they created, and people were like, why do I like this? But I do. Like, a lot of people were like, this is weird, but I like this. Because if you ever listen to punk music, then you'd also understand why they had certain styles and stuff. And they were actually Armenians. So it was like, they had influences from different cultures, and then they had rock and hard rock and heavy metal and punk and all this stuff, and it mixed together to create this insanity of a band. And you're like, holy crap. You know, you were just kind of amazed. Like, you were just, this is something unique. It feels unique. It feels original. It feels, and I felt the same way when I saw Slipknot for the first time too. I was like, this is insanity. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff like that. Like, I just, like R&B singers, I've heard a few that I went, that's unique. But for the most part, I'm like, well, they all kind of sound the same. There's a few that will, vocal wise, sound different. Like Michael Jackson sounded different. Yeah. I mean, he really sounded different. And then Nina Simone sounded original. Billie Holiday, when she came out, sounded original. Ella Fitzgerald sounded original because she had more of a twang. Yeah. Like a attitude with her music. Billie Holiday was more like, if you wanted class and to relax, Ella Fitzgerald was more like, I'm going to give you some edge on every one of these things. Just so you know, you're going to feel it a little bit. Etta James was like, here's a lot of edge. Have fun. So, I mean, every artist has their uniqueness. So I'm always confounded because something that sounds generic and monotone, or not monotone, but like mediocre, I just don't really care about. Yeah. You know. What about you?
Well,
like, what'd you think about the difference between these two songs?
I mean, I heard more of the difference kicking in actually right when you paused it, or not the difference, the similarity. Because the first one, though, I liked how, like, when I was listening to the phrasing, it's like it was just a little longer than I was expecting. So I'm like, all right,
it kind of pushes you towards,
and it's like, wait, no, that's not it. Hold on,
and
there we go. Yeah, but it did it consistently, and even though it was consistent, I still was waiting on it to come early, and it never did. But it was cool. I like it.
It was very unique.